How big do you need your Apple Watch to be? Well, big enough to be pro so you can multitask with Stage Manager and edit videos with Final Cut Pro. Well, okay, maybe not that big, but there is a new Apple Watch in the works, and after hearing all the leaks and rumors about this device, I think I've pieced together exactly what this bigger size version of the Apple Watch is going to be, how Apple will market it, and what exclusive features it will have over other Apple Watches in the lineup. Of course, I am talking about, dare I say it, an Apple Watch Pro. Oh yeah. So let me walk this back a little bit. Let me explain in context about what I'm talking about. We have heard a lot of rumors regarding the Series 8 Apple Watch, which should be releasing in September of this year. One of the big rumors that just won't go away is the idea of a third version of this Apple Watch, which has been referred to as a couple of different things. Things like the Explorer Edition or the Rugged Edition of the Apple Watch. Multiple leaks say this Apple Watch would be a third option in the lineup that would be marketed for more extreme sports activities. Because of this, rumors say that this watch should be more durable and could possibly even feature a rubberized exterior to absorb additional shock on impact. Now, on its face, this sounds like a pretty simple concept. A more rugged version edition of the Apple Watch that would be for users who engage in high-impact activities. Well, that sounds great. However, there is one big problem with this, and I think that this line of marketing could potentially have a negative impact on the rest of the Apple Watch lineup. Think about it. If Apple starts marketing a new watch as being more durable than the existing models, that would imply that the existing Apple Watches aren't durable enough to be used for sports activities. And that would go directly against the current marketing from Apple that says the Series 7 Apple Watches are extremely durable. With advertisements titled Hard Knocks and using other taglines like Epic Durability, Apple shows the watch being abused with drops, spills, and various impacts from everyday scenarios, but also intense sports-like activities. This is an oversight that I don't think Apple's marketing team would make, as the marketing team is directly tied into the steps of product development as new features are being made. So marketing a separate Series 8 Apple Watch as being more rugged or meant for the outdoors, well, that could negatively impact sales of the regular and low-cost watches like the Apple Watch SE if users think that they aren't durable enough to stand up to daily wear, which of course they are. Okay, fine, Greg. What's the deal with this new Apple Watch then? What sort of features could this additional third watch in the lineup have to make it stand out from the regular Series 8 and the new Apple Watch SE? That was, all the commenters sound like that. They sound like a little bit of like Jerry Seinfeld, if that sounded like Jerry Seinfeld. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Maybe impressions aren't my strong suit. Well, since you politely asked in that weird tone of voice, I think that would be this new rumor that focuses on the Apple Watch having a bigger screen size, with analyst Ross Young saying that Apple is working on a third, bigger model of the watch with a screen size of 1.99 inches. The current Series 7 has a 1.9-inch display size diagonally, potentially meaning this watch could measure from a 46 or possibly a 47 millimeter size compared to the Series 7, which measures in at 45 millimeters. And when you take this rumor of a bigger Apple Watch display option being offered, things start to line up. A bigger screen also means a bigger size casing, meaning there's more room in the watch to fit in more sensors, and more importantly for a watch aimed at athletes, a bigger battery. A bigger battery could increase the battery life of the watch for extreme sports, where the current battery life of the Apple Watch might not be enough for activities like working out all day or going on a day-long hike while using exercise tracking the whole time. That, coupled together with rumors that the Series 8 Apple Watch will also feature a new lower power mode, which will allow you to access more features than the current low power mode, could help preserve the Series 8 watch for true multi-day battery life. And as you start to add this up, well, then you start to think about the design. Will this new version of the Series 8 have a different design? Well, I think it could, because we have heard for a while now that Apple is working on a flatter version of the Apple Watch. And when Apple switched to the flat-sided design of the iPhone 12, one of the purported benefits of switching to this kind of design was increased durability. So even though this watch may not be called the rugged version, this flat-sided design could lead to further increase in durability on these new watch designs. But if it has this flatter side, it could possibly still be made out of metal material rather than the rumored rubberized material that was initially in a lot of these Apple Watch rumors.
And funnily enough, after recording this video a day ago and now actually feeling a little bit hoarse in the throat, Mark Gurman has come out with a new report saying that the Series 8 Apple Watch will actually feature a stronger metal material rather than aluminum. So maybe this could be just another version of stainless steel or maybe another titanium version, but apparently based on the latest rumors, it will not be using the rubberized exterior. And the resolution of the watch is rumored to be 410 by 502 pixels. So my theories seem to be playing out even more so than when I was making this video. It seems to be going extremely well for my theory, but my throat does need some time to recover, so I am gonna turn it back to Past Greg now.
But back to the name. If Apple is making this third version of an Apple Watch, the name that they will probably end up using has been staring us in the face this entire time. Apple Watch Pro. Now, it may sound silly at first. I think even I made a joke on Twitter about the Apple Watch being called Pro a while back, but if you look at the rest of Apple's lineup, from phones, iPads, computers, to even AirPods, Apple has the Pro naming scheme in all of these products. So why should we expect the Apple Watch to be any different? If this watch is marketed at pro athletes, then the Pro naming scheme fits perfectly with this type of product. And if it's bringing features like a bigger display and better battery life and possibly a more durable design, that would be the Pro style features that market segment would want. It doesn't need to render videos in Final Cut Pro to be Pro, it just needs to be a more premium version of the current Apple Watch at a higher price point. Let me know in the comments though, do you agree with me that Apple will call this the Apple Watch Pro, or do you think they will actually go with a different name like the Rugged Edition? All right, before we go, I know you don't want me to go yet, right? You don't want me to go. You want me to stay. You want a few more moments with Greg, and that's understandable. But we should cover this other rumor that has had further clarification now, and that would be a new health sensor that is going to all of the Series 8 Apple Watch models, and that would be a new body temperature sensor, which again has been rumored in the past. But it seems like the indication that the Series 8 will get a new sensor is now even stronger, with Mark Gurman saying that the body temperature sensor in the Series 8 is already ready, and all it has to do at this point is just pass Apple's internal testing. If it passes internal testing, it will be included as a feature on the watch. But I guess if for some reason it didn't pass this sort of testing, Apple would not include it on the Series 8 model. A body temperature sensor could be a really nice health feature for the watch, allowing users to check their internal body temperature to check if they're sick. Or perhaps the Apple Watch could even send you an alert if it detects higher body temperature than normal to suggest that you may be running something like a fever. Furthermore, perhaps this sensor could also be paired with other bodily information to help in other areas, like informing if your body is getting too hot on like a really hot day, or maybe how your body is being affected during a workout. Either way, it seems like no matter how Apple incorporates this body temperature sensor, what sort of features it's used for, it looks like Apple is in the final testing stages, which hopefully gives us a good indication that we will be getting this new health sensor on the Series 8 watch, especially considering how I told you in my last video on the Series 8, how Apple would probably be using the same chip for the Series 8 as they did for the Series 7. So if you want more information about that, check out that video here. But if you made it to this part of the video, well, thank you so much. Listen, we've been doing these code words at the end of every, video. I'm testing loyalty here. I'm seeing who is a loyal Greg's Gadgets viewer, and I need loyalty from all my viewers. You can't be watching these other tech people. It's not fair. You gotta watch me. So I think the code word, if you made it this far, what could we possibly say for the code word? I think it's gotta be a fresh slice of pecan pie, the best pie ever invented. And if you don't agree with me that pecan pie is the best pie ever invented, get out. Don't subscribe. Don't like. Don't comment. Don't do it. All right, everyone. Hopefully you found this video informative. If you did, please leave me a like. If you want to see more, make sure you're subscribed, especially if you like pecan pie. You gotta subscribe if you like pecan pie. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.